Hi everybody, it's Dara, and I just went to Whole Foods because I needed to pick up some things for my daughter, and I am intending to finally make that raspberry crumble I've been talking about. So I thought I'd get some fresh raspberries, and I thought that I would I got some coconut, the hard coconut, so I can blend that for a cream if my almond milk at home has gone bad. So almond milk or coconut cream or hemp milk or cashew milk, we'll see what we do at home. But anyway, remember how I said yesterday I said do something, and the day before I said do something different each day. So today I went to the beach in the middle of the day for about a half an hour, and I just rode my bike, and I just love when I ride my bike. It's just so different than taking a car. It's different than walking. So those are my different things I did today. I hope you join me for the raspberry crumble, and I will see you at home. Okay, hi everybody, it's Dara. And it was Motown this morning, and now it was Earth, Wind and Fire, and now it's Jackson Browne on Pandora. And it's just so beautiful, and today was so beautiful at the beach. Look at the last video where I took us all to the beach and I made a salad. And I cut today in half, even though we're doing raw traveling at home with Dara. I cut it in half because I know that maybe you don't want to watch 10 minutes and then get to the recipe, and I've been wanting to make a raspberry crumble ever since I came across a photograph of my blueberry crumble on an old Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Raw Food and Lifestyle Choice. I was going to start a raw magazine, and there's a picture of the crumble there, and I posted that on Facebook saying, you know, I think I'm going to bring this one back. And so somebody else posted underneath, isn't that funny? I just watched the video from that, and I thought, there's a video from that. And I searched it on the channel, and I went, oh no, nobody go back and look at that video. You'll laugh if you do. Okay, so I'm going to make a new and improved or different version. I didn't watch the video, I just saw what I was wearing and just went, okay, I'm going to make a new one. So it's 3 parts. We have the crumble or the crust. You can crumble it on top, or you can make a crust in the bottom of a bowl. I think I'm going to make a crust. And usually what I do is I make the crust, then I put in the raspberry or the berry part, then I pour milk over it and kind of mix it up. And that's, you know, looks so good to me, and it's so delicious. So this particular dessert is made with fruit, and the crust or the crumble is not nut, it's made from buckwheat. And instead of having to soak the buckwheat for 8 hours and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse, because it takes a lot of rinsing, because it's very mucilaginous, I bought Go Raw, simple, nothing added granola, and this is amazing. It's plain. So this gets ground up. These are the equipment we need. Is a little mini food processor. I could use my big one, but I thought, isn't it nice to get away with just a little portion? This is a machine that's maybe $29. If you're interested in any of the things that I use, the tools that I favor, go to my website. So this one will do the job. So I'll spin the granola in there. I'll use dates as the binder, and even coconut powder or coconut flakes is nice. So that's the crust or crumble. The inside, or the berry part, is simply just going to be fresh berries. You could use raspberry, you could use blueberry, blackberry, you could use a combination. And then depending on if they're sweet or not, these I don't know if they're sweet. The last batch I got wasn't. So I would add coconut nectar. Coconut Secrets coconut nectar, or agave if you have, or honey if you prefer, and mash it up. Then for the milk, I had almond milk, like a cream that I made, and it went bad. Almond milk lasts in the refrigerator no more than 3 days. So since I don't have soaked almonds, if you have soaked almonds and you want to make almond milk, go ahead and make it. I have a recipe on this channel. And what I do for this kind of dessert is I make it almond cream. And so I use less parts water. So 1 part almonds to 1 part water. So if you go back to that recipe, just make it a little thicker so it's like a cream. I was at Whole Foods to get berries, and I thought, you know what? I could make a coconut cream with these this is a different kind of coconut. It's like the hard brown ones. And I can blend this in my NutriBullet with water and coconut nectar and some vanilla, and I'll get like a creamy sauce. I think nuts will be, you know, cashews or macadamia nut cream. That would be a little creamier, but you'd be mixing nuts and fruits. Some people don't like to do that. As far as food combining, the reason is because the fat, the nut, digests at a very slow rate, and the fruit digests at a very high rate. So here's the slow digesting nuts, and the fast fruit comes in and it wants to go through, and it creates this chaos, and the chaos is gas and bubbling. So some people are sensitive, some people have a hearty digestive fire. For those who do not want to mix, then I would recommend using coconut cream is lovely. So I'll make some coconut cream and I'll make it taste good. How about that? I'm using my NutriBullet 900 because I'm in the mood for small appliances today. It's easy when you're lazy. I keep my little appliances right here in the drawer, right here, so that I can, someone's calling, so I can have them handy. And the Cuisinart is not out on the counter because I go through bouts of not wanting to see an appliance. The only appliance I really do leave out is my Blendtec or Vitamix because I use that all the time when making tonics. So it really, I really recommend leaving out appliances so that you use them. So we have this. I'm going to put a little vanilla in. And coconut oil might make it a little more creamy, but I'm going to see how this does without that, and I will let you know. So the cream will last in the refrigerator. This cream will last up to 5 days easy. So if you make too much and you want to use it as a wonderful topping for fruits, it will last. The crumble will last 5 days easy, more. The fruit, we know fruit, however long fruit lasts. Now, I did not keep it white because I added the ground vanilla, and I will tell you that the ground vanilla will turn it kind of brown. So if you want it to be white, just use the coconut water and some kind of maybe a really light colored agave. A little salt. And this one's gonna need some brightness, I think. I think I want it to have a little brightness. And so I will use a little, you could use lemon zest, you could use a little lemon. And I will lower this music. I think it's a little loud right now, yes? Maybe? Okay, and it needs a little more water. It's so pretty. I hate to turn off the music. You know, when I'm preparing food, when I'm not making videos, I leave it on. But most of the time I'm making videos when I'm making food. Okay, let's see. I guess I will add the coconut nectar. That's what we need. We need the sweet. It's gonna be delicious. I just know it. Why not? How could it be bad? Coconut sweetener, a pinch of salt, and vanilla. So, if you're wanting to please somebody who's not a raw foodist, you're not quite used to these foods, then I'm going to definitely suggest, instead of coconut, using cashews, water, and a sweetener. You can't go wrong. It will never taste bad. It will, you know, this kind of thing tends to not be as creamy. Not as creamy, but it's good. No, it's definitely not as creamy. So I can be honest right now, you can use this, but I'd say I'd use this in a smoothie, to be really honest with you. I think I'm gonna go, that was an experiment on my part, and I am going to go with cashews. I am, because I want to make a gorgeous white, I'm in the mood for a gorgeous white topping, and that's just it. Sometimes I get decadent, sometimes I'll use cashews. I really don't use them a lot, but I kind of want to. You can soak cashews to get them more creamy, 2 to 4 hours, but they don't have to be soaked, okay? So cashews do not have to be soaked. Pinch of salt. And oh lordy, I'm using agave. There's a lot of, you know, people don't like agave. I don't use it very often. Once in a while I use a titch of it, and here we go. We're going decadent today. How crazy. Crazy raw foodists use agave. When I think of what other people are eating, really, this is nothing. Seriously nothing. I mean, if we can be decadent with our raw food once in a while, we're more likely to stay on a healthy raw food diet. So this looks like it's going to be a little thin, but the recipe, the other almond milk recipe, was really kind of, it was like milk, yeah? Okay, so we have this. I don't want to use that top because it's kind of brown. Oh, I have to rinse it. you need a sweetener. When we did the sweetener, we did a pinch of salt. We are going to blend it and see how thick it is. We can always add the cashews. Cashew cream. I'm gonna add vanilla to the crust because I don't care if the crust looks brown. Here we go, let's try it. That can't be bad. It needs to be blended a little bit longer. Blend it long enough so that you don't feel the grittiness of the cashews, but it's gorgeous. A little more sweetener, and we have a winner. Macadamia nuts will work. Hemp seeds have a bit of a strong flavor, but they'll work too. Okay, we're gonna blend this. Okay, it's done. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm so excited about it too. Oh wow. Yeah, that's good. That'll please just about anybody. Add the salt so it brings up the sweetness. Okay, so we have our Go Raw granola. And you guys need me to measure? No, you don't need me to measure. About a half a cup. Half a cup. I'm going to grind this first. And add in some dates. You could do the date. Date paste is nice, but my dates, these medjool dates from 7hotdates.com are really squishy. So I'm not going to have a problem with them. If they're hard dates, then I would say to soak them in water for an hour or two. And you can use the, and then take them out and they'll be softer. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, it's like a flower. I love this little thing, this $29 machine, it's amazing. I had to put the flowers in. It's turning out to be nighttime with Dara. That was Jada's idea. We're putting in salt. I really don't like to refer to myself in third person, but it seems to work for this particular scenario. Okay, so let's see how many dates. These are really large, okay? Large. They are the size of my forefinger. So I'm going to put, I don't know, 3, 4, 5. This one's going to get vanilla because the dates are going to turn it brown anyway. That's where we're going to get our vanilla flavoring, which is so nice with the raspberries. Raspberries and cream, that's what this is, with a little bit of a, I don't even think I can use coconut if I want, but I'm not sure. Let's see how we do. Yeah, the idea is to get it to, the dates are going to grab it. So you want it to be able to pinch it and have it stick together. Looking pinchy. It's pinchy. Let me taste it. Now we need the vanilla. Where is it? Just a quarter of a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. This is beautiful. I like the crumble to be salty, so you get the salty and sweet thing. I'm going to put one more date in to bind the little pieces that are not quite binding, but here we go. Okay, wow, it's absolutely beautiful. It's perfect. So, guess what? This dessert, without the cashew cream on top, is totally legit for, do I want it in this one or this one? I think a little one. I like the clear because then you can see the different layers. So I'll just press it or just kind of crumble it at the bottom. If you wanted to follow a no fat situation, no overt fat right now, then you just eat this without the cream. If you want to have some fat, if you want to be happy and satisfied for treating yourself, this is a wonderful birthday situation. You put some candles in this. Seriously, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get candles. It's light, they're ancient. Okay, so we have that. I don't even think, I'm going to taste the raspberries and see if they even need the smushing and the, no, they're sweet. They don't need a thing. You could mush it up if you want, but why? You don't need to. The whole thing, I'll spoon it together. So watch this. So absolutely beautiful. So that's it without the cream. And, hello, where did it go? Ah, oh my God, I'm in such a good mood in 2015. I hope you are too. It really, it's just, it feels different. It feels like the year of the horse is coming to an end. That hard running. Oh wow. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of this because it is magnificent. Put a little raspberry on top. Now I'm going to, let's see if these party candles light. So, I don't know, just have fun. We need to have, I never lit them before. Have fun with our food. Okay, so we need to, oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, kind of better. Okay, so here we go. This is how beautiful. I think 3 is a better number. 3 is auspicious. I like my year 48 because it adds up to a 3. And I like 3s. Okay. These are supposed to sparkle. Watch, they're gonna. Oh, how pretty. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. You too, family member. I bet you it's somebody's birthday today.